We are back. Another episode. Run the Roast Media. The Raw after the Royal Rumble. We got the 2025 Men Royal Rumble winner, Jey Uso, started the show off. Now, let me just say this, okay? There was a little bit too much ring time as far as just my man's getting to say what he needed to say. Now, hear me out, Dylan. I don't want it to get like the Cody crybabies as far as why we calling them Cody crybabies, because Cody Rhodes is a crybaby sometimes when he gets his promos. We get it. You're emotional. Jey Uso last night, emotional, promo, good promo, good promo. I'm not saying it like everything he said, like I felt it like, yeah, bro, like in a sense, you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to still be in a tag team division, but you broke out. You are a breakout star. But we didn't heard the tears. We didn't seen the tears. Like, I'm ready for Jey Uso to be like, it's go time. Like, I'm ready. And we got that at the end, but it was after like the dramatics. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it was a work, or maybe he was really emotional. Like, I couldn't really tell. Like, and that's why I was gonna be like, oh man, here we go with these emotional promos, because again, I couldn't tell if this was a work or if this was him really being emotional in the ring. Now, Gunther came out, interrupted, and I was waiting. I'm like, let Gunther come out, let him say what he gotta say. I thought we was gonna get the match made yesterday. I thought we was gonna go ahead and get that Jey versus Gunther at WrestleMania. But before I go too far, how did you feel about the promo? What did the promo do for you?
I liked it. I don't see it in the way that you see it. I mean, granted, if this was 3 weeks removed from the Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
I
I
agree
got you.
with you, bro.
I,
We
I
don't
see
need
what
to
you're saying. Yep.
we don't need to be crying 3 weeks
I
later.
see what you're saying. I respect that.
Only literally like, 2 nights after. Yeah, bro. That dude that was definitely no not a work. That was from the heart. You could tell, bro. He was kind of choking up on his words in there too.
See, and that's what I'm just like, is he choking up on the words, or is this like he trying to get that sympathy? Because like,
he
let's
was
be
emotional,
honest,
man.
some people wasn't happy that he got the dub. And he mentioned that too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and I'm glad that he mentioned it, because it's like it's showing that he's not naive to the comments. He's not naive to, people not necessarily saying that he's not ready. But I'm glad that he won. Real talk. Real talk. And again, like, I just don't want it to become I'm gonna do it for Mama Rose. Like,
Nah, nah.
I don't want that from
No,
Jey
I
Uso.
mean, listen, he just came off of literally the biggest moment probably of his entire career. Think about it. Because, yeah, granted, like all the tag team championships and stuff like that, I'm sure are amazing for him. But,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like, this is his first time out on his own.
Facts.
Like, and to win the Royal Rumble, bro, that's a huge deal. Like, I don't feel like a lot of people right now, or everybody is either, yeah, I'm for it or I'm against it, right? Like, nobody's really kind of just putting two together. Like, this is a huge deal, bro. Like, look at the amount of stars you had in that Royal Rumble, and they chose Jey Uso to carry this torch to WrestleMania.
And
Now,
oh, go ahead.
now, when it just comes to him being emotional, I'm okay with it, bro. Because you know why, too? It shows that he legitimately cares and that this actually means a lot to him. Again, 3 weeks from now, I don't want to see you sitting there crying about you winning the Royal Rumble. 2 nights removed, I'm definitely fine with it. The guy deserved it. I mean, if he didn't, like, you know how some people are in the business. I'm sure they're just there to collect a paycheck, and maybe this is becoming routine for them. Maybe they've been around for a long, long time where certain moments don't really mean a lot to them. You can tell, bro. Like this really meant a lot to him. And um, when you said that you thought that they were going to get the match, I thought not that they would announce it, but maybe even just a little bit more leaning towards that way. Yeah, he said, I'm gonna beat you or whatever, right? And then he goes like, but I'm also gonna go to NXT. I'm gonna go to SmackDown, see what coach. Bro, I don't understand what the point of the Elimination Chamber is if they already because they're putting the Elimination Chamber as a thing where they get to choose their champion. No, you don't. Not if Jey
Yeah,
already picked his
yeah,
champion.
yeah.
You can't be saying that. I
We
didn't like
definitely
that
gonna
aspect
have
last night.
we definitely gonna have Jay's announcement before the
Yeah.
actual elimination chamber because we know the winner of that chamber is gonna face whoever is still open.
Yes.
But and this is definitely something that I feel like we need to touch upon on another video. But I do feel like when Jay goes to talk to Cody, it's not gonna be like a good conversation. I think Cody's gonna be on some "you're not in my league, you're not on my level" type go face Gunther, and I feel like this is gonna be slowly be that turn of like a heel Cody as far as
Mm.
like even how he's gonna look down upon Jay, which may potentially give us that match. I don't want that though, and I don't think anybody wants Jay versus Cody at WrestleMania. But I will say this, and now since Jay's already the champ and things that excuse me, since Jay has already won the Royal Rumble, I just feel like the fans are fickle, and I've been wanting to say this for a minute because we got mad when Jay didn't win Money in the Bank. We got mad when Jay didn't win, defeat Gunther. We get mad every time he doesn't win the
Think
big
about
one.
it.
And
Think about
then
it real
once he
quick.
wins the big one, people are upset. Not one time have I said I'm upset that Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. I did think CM Punk was going to win, but I just don't like the fact that now that he's won, people looking like, oh, he didn't deserve it.
Mm.
Or it should have went to somebody else. Like, keep that same energy. Like, if y'all want him to win the big one, this is leading up to be even bigger than just him winning that Saturday night main event. So I can respect it. But I also will say this: Jay got about a month and a half to really do some stuff to get fans behind him being in the main event at WrestleMania. Because, like, let's keep it a buck. Like I can see a couple other main event matches for WrestleMania that I would have
So,
preferred.
so two things there just to touch on real quick. One, you could clearly tell from the reaction last night. I think people are more so towards him than
Yep.
wanting.
After the couple
I
after the
mean,
couple days,
look at that ovation, bro. I mean, that ovation last night was insane. Like maybe if they were a little bit more mixed, it should have been Cena. We would have gotten a more mixed reaction. Nah, bro, last night was insane. And leading into that, you can kind of tell just the opposing positions, right? People were obviously pissed about the other Royal Rumble winner. So let me just say this: you talk about main events. I know they keep saying main event Jey Uso is going to be main event in WrestleMania.
night one,
I don't
bro.
think. I don't even know if he will be main eventing WrestleMania this year. Here's the reason why: because Cody's main eventing night 2, guaranteed,
Facts.
and also I could see them doing Charlotte and Tiffany over Jey Uso versus Gunther, if that's what actually, transpires, right?
And
Like,
we gonna talk about that. And I don't
but
think
let me say something too, just about this main event thing, bro. The Royal Rumble has been a sham for 15 plus years. When they talk about you win the Rumble, you main event WrestleMania, bro, that's been a lie for like 15 years. They Not every person who wins the Royal Rumble main events WrestleMania. You know that, right? Like, I don't know why people are so confused
yeah,
about
yeah. I
this.
mean, it guarantees you a championship match. Like now
Correct.
they're trying to say
But
like
but
main event.
specifically, everybody keeps
Yeah,
saying main
yeah,
event,
yeah,
headline, main event,
yeah.
headline. Nah, man. I mean, they've been doing this for years. Look at the women's past couple WrestleManias. Like, you just think about the recency bias. Think about last year. We had no title on the line night 1. We had a tag team match that had implications on night 2 last year
But
when
with
The
the
Rock.
with the winner of the Royal Rumble though.
Wow, because that was the championship match.
Yeah, I
The
mean, but
championship match is night 2. You didn't have to have a tag team night 1
yeah,
main event.
one hundred
That could have
percent.
been Bayley, who was the women's winner, they say headline main event WrestleMania. No,
Yeah,
man,
but
it ain't true.
I mean, a couple
I'm
they've
just
given.
stating facts,
No,
though.
no,
I
you're
know
right.
I know where
You're
you're
right.
going down the line on this. I'm just stating facts. Like, every year when it comes to Royal Rumble season and the Royal Rumble specifically, whenever they win, they announce, you know, and headlining and main eventing WrestleMania, Bailey. Well, nah, bro, like we've been doing this for a long time now. Like even back as far as 2006, you had Rey Mysterio winning the Rumble. He was third from the main event that year, and back then, one night WrestleMania.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I just don't know why people are so hung up on the whole main event thing. It doesn't need to be a main event. It needs to be a title shot. That's what it guarantees you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe they need to change their verbiage, but he definitely said he's main event in WrestleMania. Like he said it.
I know.
So I think it's gonna happen, bro. I just don't feel like I don't
But you
know,
get
bro.
what I'm saying when I say when I
I
go
get
down
what
that rant,
get
right?
what
Okay.
yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, but maybe
Yeah.
they just using it for like the last few years because the last few winners. Well, I mean, not really though, because like
No,
even
that's what
Drew
I mean.
McIntyre won in 2020.
No.
That was like one of. Well, granted, that was a 2 night, but he didn't main event it. You know, or did he main event that? No, he main
Listen,
evented it. He did.
listen,
He main
listen.
evented night one, and then
We
he
we
fought the
we
Big
can
Show
sit
afterwards, or some BS like that.
we can sit here and go and pick. I'm telling you, we can literally pick apart WrestleMania main events. And I'm telling you,
I think it's
probably
just the
at least
women's, bro. As of late, 100% the women, but the men, at least since 2020, the men have main evented at least one of the nights of
I
wrestling.
mean, we're only talking 5 years though.
Yeah, true,
You
true.
know, I mean, years
But
before
but
that,
when you was with Rey Mysterio, yeah, you 100% right, and I'm
yeah,
sure years after that, it's been like that too.
yeah, bro. And I get it, right? Like, too, like it has to be the biggest star in the main event as well, and I completely understand that. But
Yeah, he shouldn't have won the
if,
Royal Rumble.
and that goes to my point. If we and when they created the Royal Rumble, that was the thing. You main event WrestleMania.
I don't
Maybe it
think
should
it's
be a
always been like. I just think like at that time you get a title shot at WrestleMania. I think as of late they've been trying to say you main event WrestleMania, but like you
but
said,
why
I
did they
even
say it with the women? They didn't do it last year.
yeah, no, they definitely did, but I don't
That's why
like,
it's
but we will
confusing.
have to go back. We will have to go back and watch
Yeah,
or hear the end of
yeah,
the Bailey joint for them to be like
yeah.
she's gonna. But I mean that I get what you're saying. They definitely should just say a title shot because if he was to go against Gunther, that should definitely be like a mid card, match. And I
Now let
hate
me
to
ask
say
you
it.
something about let me ask you something about this year. Let's say we have Cody and um let's say we have Cody and Cena. There's a perfect example. Let's say we have Cody, and I know I didn't mean to go on this tangent, this rant. It was something I was thinking about when
Hmm.
they kept saying main event, just because I know in years past it hasn't been true. But let's just say this year, for instance, Cena wins the Chamber, goes on to face Cody. Well, if you're going to do a triple threat between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, um CM Punk, that's main eventing night one over Jey Uso Gunther, correct?
100%.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
100%.
it's just I don't
Like
know
that
why
match can be the
they're
opener. Like look at
yeah.
Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. That was an opening match at
It,
WrestleMania Night 2 last year.
isn't
So
it weird though? You get what I'm saying? Like it's
yeah,
just
no,
I don't know.
I get you, bro, but like it's WWE. They be saying one thing and then we get something else.
I know, I
So
know.
no, I feel you, bro. I feel you, but I mean we'll see what happened when Jay goes to SmackDown and get belittled by Cody Rhodes. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling
Yeah,
that's gonna happen, bro. Like
yeah,
like I do. What was the next segment on Raw?
yeah. So after Jay, they went ahead and they announced that Roman Reigns is out indefinitely. So whatever that means. I mean, obviously he got curb stomped to the
That's your boy.
floor. He got curb stomped on through the steps.
That was a
And then
mean
they
curve
announced,
stomp too, bro. That
yeah,
was a
and
mean, like that was a double foot curve stomp,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That was so them using that is definitely a way to just write Roman off for a little bit. Which also got me thinking, bro, do you think they're using like JD because that was such a bad bump from JD? Do you think that they're milking that like I don't know, bro. Like I definitely feel like
What
he had that.
to sell certain moves?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
mean?
He's talking about like broken rib, punctured lung. You
I don't.
You think that's a work, or you
No,
think that was
no, I
real?
think that was legit. I'm surprised he didn't break his neck. That was terrible.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like a neck injury or something, but they talking about punctured lung. Like, he finished the match. Like, how you finishing the match with a punctured lung, bro? Like kudos to him if so,
Well,
but
let me ask you something though.
go ahead.
This is gonna sound really bad. Um, what would they use JD as a work though, bro? Like, you get what I'm saying?
And I thought about that too. Unless they
Like,
gonna leave, because like Finn Balor got new music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came back
yeah.
yesterday, but I don't know. Like, in a sense, they can turn him face now, bro. He got cheered. Like, he got cheered for that, bro. Like, I don't know. Same thing with Rhea Ripley, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, we know it wasn't a real injury, but do I think JD is hurt? Yeah, I think he got banged up, bro. But like, I think they're adding on, to the injury to make it seem like how bad it was, and like he's gonna come back like a different guy. That's just my thought process. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. I do think he's hurt, but I definitely feel like they're adding on to, to make it seem so like, man, this man did this man, and I don't know, maybe it's a build up for a new JD.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, listen, over WWE's history, they do that all the time. They
They
fake
they
injuries
over
to
they
get people time off.
oversell, like, yeah, bro, like,
I just don't think they would need to do that for JD. That's my point in that. Like,
that's because you down in JD, bro. JD, if he come back as an Irish ace, but I can never see him coming back as a face though, as a baby face. He's always just been a heel, and he's a good heel at that. So you
yeah.
definitely could be right with that one though, bro. What else we got? But we gonna hit y'all with more information on Roman Reigns, because I wanna dig in deeper as far as what's up, like Roman. Bro, you can't tell me you're not gonna be in Elimination Chamber, bro. Like, we need more Roman Reigns, especially if they are trying to push this Seth Rollins CM Punk feud along with him. But again, make sure y'all check out the video. We will go more into depth later on about this topic. What else we got, bro?
Then you had Penta. Penta's been getting a huge push, bro. Huge push. I
Dude, it's
mean,
so quick though, bro. Like, I'm not sold though, Dylan. Like, I don't know what it is,
he
but I'm
hasn't. You
not
know what's funny?
sold.
You and I'm talking to the viewers as well. You gotta look up some of his Lucha Underground stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, this guy is crazy.
he
I
cold.
feel like he hasn't had a match yet where he can really showcase all of
Mm-hmm.
his skills. He needs to be
Yeah,
have the right partner. We saw a little bit of it with Chad Gable. Since then, they've definitely been slower matches.
yeah.
I mean, you put him in there with a luchador, bro. I'm telling you,
He
like a
gonna
guy
cook.
like Andrade and him
Yep.
can have
Yep.
a 5-star match.
And speaking of
La-
Andrade, I wouldn't be surprised if Andrade winds up. Is Andrade on SmackDown? So is Charlotte going to be on Raw for good, or did they say where Charlotte's going to be at?
I
'Cause
don't know, but
I know
yes,
they just got divorced, so they
yes,
probably gonna wind up, putting them on. But then again, maybe they're able to work together. You just never know how things went. But I would love Andrade to go to Monday Night Raw if he hasn't already in the trade portal, to give
yeah,
Penta some good lucha competition. And don't forget, Penta and Andrade was in the AEW together too, so it's
yep,
not like they don't know of each other. Maybe they just giving Penta this singles run until they sign Ray Phoenix. I'm pretty sure they're gonna sign Ray Phoenix next. We're gonna have the Lucha Bros in WWE, which I think will be great for the tag team division,
yep.
because LWO ain't do it. I'm gonna just keep. I'm
Well, you know
sorry.
what's funny about that is another that a guy that was in the LWO yesterday, Dragon Lee, Dragon
Mm-hmm.
Lee and Penta, bro. Let me
Yeah.
get that match ASAP. Like we need
Mm-hmm.
to start getting him into some matches that can
Are
really
worthy of
showcase his.
watching.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I mean, listen, it wasn't a terrible match. It's just much slower. Like you got a guy
Yeah.
like Ludwig. He's not that crazy high flyer. He's not going to
Mm-hmm.
be throwing himself out of the ring like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So more methodical type of match. But after that, you had Dominic Mysterio in a little backstage segment. Bro, I'm so tired of
I
this
know you are.
whole
I know you are.
antics
I know
of
you are.
Finn saying, "Oh, you listen to Finn, you're gonna win, brother. You haven't won in 4 months. Like, what are we doing here? All right, like we." I know that Liv and Raquel are probably gonna win the tag titles. They
Yeah.
got that big opportunity coming up against Bianca and Naomi, and they're getting the tag titles. But what does Dominic and Finn do now that JD's out of the picture? Carluto's been sitting in there playing 2K25 now for weeks. Like, bro, we need the Judgment Day to split. You got any thoughts on this? I mean, or
We
you're
need
also
them.
over it, correct?
We need him to split, bro. First and foremost, Dom just need to go and do his own thing. Like you said, he is so over as far as like a heel. This man got booed out the rumble. He probably got the loudest boos in
Yes.
the rumble, man. But the thing is, with Finn, they don't know what to do with him. Like, I'm happy AJ Styles is back, man. Like, I would like to get some Bullet Club type, real Bullet Club, not the OC. Like, you got
I don't
Bullet
even
Club
want
members like
that,
AJ
bro.
Styles, bro. You
We
got
got
Finn
too many
Balor. You got Cody Rhodes. Like,
we
these
got
are Bullet.
too many factions though, bro.
You think so?
Fi-
Like, I mean, we got
Bro,
we do,
Finn
but they not good though, bro. Like, we
from
need some good ones.
Finn Balor since 2025 or since 2015 has needed a singles push.
100%. one hundred
We
percent.
need this guy in title matches. When he first came over from, Japan, then to NXT and then back up onto the main roster, dude, they were building this guy up to be, I mean, he was the
Yeah,
very
then he got
first
hurt.
Universal Champion.
Like, my thing
Then he
is, what
got
would have
hurt.
happened to Finn's career had he never got hurt? That's all. That's definitely a what if, bro. But it's like they not giving him another chance
I
to
don't
like.
get it.
Me neither, bro. They not giving him another chance to like make right of it. Like, Demon Balor was on, bro. Demon Balor, Demon Balor was top notch,
And they
top
just gave
notch,
up on
bro.
it. They gave up on it.
They
I mean,
gave up on it.
bro, the last time we saw Demon Balor
He lost the edge in Hell in a Cell.
was it Edge or was
He
it?
lost he lost the edge at Hell in a Cell, bro. That was the last time we seen Demon Balor.
I'm trying to
Yep.
think. Because I
Wait,
know before that, the last time we saw him was when
he lost to like Roman Reigns or Bray Wyatt.
it was Roman Reigns and they said God broke the top rope.
Oh yeah. That was like the end of Demon Balor right there, bro.
Bro,
That was the end of
what?
it. That was the end of it. That was the end of it right there.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
that's literally all we can say, bro. It's I don't
Just
know.
put him in a mid card position though, but like put him on SmackDown, have him go against Shinsuke, bring back some of that old NXT vibes. Like, y'all, man, y'all frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. But
Y'all frustrating.
after that, you get right into people switch up and they switch up quick. Okay, because people were cheering her for her return.
And boy, she got booed last night.
And 2 nights later, they wanted to throw bananas at her. I mean, brother,
You know why? Because we tired of her already. It's the same stuff with Charlotte, bro.
and what did I tell you? Now she didn't come in at that 30 spot, but I remember I said, bro, watch them have her come in at 30 and still win, and people
Yep.
are gonna be pissed
Yep.
because like it's expected. We said the same thing about Cena. It's too expected for him to win, and they didn't have him win. They shocked us with Jey. They stuck to the script with Charlotte,
Yeah.
and now people are like, "Brad, she shouldn't have won."
That's
You know
what
what I'm
she
saying?
shouldn't have.
Yeah.
From the jump, I said Charlotte shouldn't have won the Rumble. She been gone for so long, and then y'all give her the 30 spot and she win, bro. Y'all basically just writ her ticket for WrestleMania, man. Like,
Yeah.
my only thing is, I can't see them picking anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have gave Liv, and then Liv could have went to SmackDown, but like other than Liv, like even Liv's rating on WWE 2K25. I don't know if you play the games, bro, but I do. And her rating is a 91. Like, Liv is up there now, bro. Like, yes, I'm tired of Liv and Rhea, but what did I tell you was gonna happen, Dylan? What I tell you was gonna happen, bro? I said if Charlotte wins, Rhea's gonna come out and they gonna be like, I won one WrestleMania, and then I won one WrestleMania. So now we got to do the tiebreaker, and it's looking like that's probably what we're gonna get. We're probably like
So before you get started,
I would want.
I want to know if we're on the same page here. So I'm gonna let.
Reason why I would want Rhea and Charlotte is because if we get Rhea and Tiffy, if we get Charlotte and Tiffy, Tiffy's gonna lose. She's
Bro,
gonna
we're
lose.
We're on the same
She's
page. And
gonna lose. So
honestly,
since y'all gonna do that, then no. Then no.
after watching that last night and seeing the interaction and me realizing like what is
Yep.
actually going down
Yep.
now, bro, they have Charlotte beat Tiffy. They're just gonna ruin Tiffy.
That's it. That's
Like
it.
you,
Keep her away right now.
yes, I
And that's
agree.
what I was gonna say. That could be a summer. That'll be a great SummerSlam match.
Yeah,
Keep Charlotte away from Tiffy, bro. Because if
I
y'all
mean
let Charlotte in, yes, we want that match. But
yes,
I'm
we
to the
want the
point
match.
now, I will want to see Tiffy take the title from Charlotte, then Charlotte taking the title from Tiffy. Because there's no way they're gonna bring Charlotte back and have her lose to Tiffy at WrestleMania. But I
Yeah.
can see it go either way with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. I hope if that is the case, I hope Rhea Ripley goes over. I hope she goes over
Yeah,
if it happens.
yeah, yeah. Again, we'll have to wait
I'm
and
just
see.
tired of
All
Charlotte,
these
bro.
are just early predictions based off what we saw last night. But
Mhm.
I'm kind of on the similar path as you. I really just don't want to see them bury Tiffany yet.
Yeah.
Um, Next, again, I don't know what the heck's going on with Karrion Kross and the Final Testament. My man just keeps popping up backstage talking to Sami Zayn about stuff
You
all the
notice he
time.
ain't even had AOP with him. Like he ain't really been
Yeah,
having
he's just by
AOP.
himself.
He's just been by himself. And I won't be surprised if they let Authors of Pain go again. But it was a nice twist. Nice twist to the Karrion Kross because I mean, of course, if you watch Monday Night Raw and you know how Raw ended, it didn't go the direction that I thought it was gonna go. I'm
Mhm.
thinking Karrion was gonna get in Sammy's head and we was gonna get a heel Sammy.
Yep.
But we might not have Sammy for a little bit. And
Yeah.
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that later on. But get my boy Karrion Kross in a match. You know what I'm saying? Like let's do something. There's so much wasted talent on Raw and SmackDown right now. To the fact that Raw isn't even a 3-hour show. Raw is almost just 2 hours with commercial breaks on Netflix. And then you got SmackDown, which is actually being running a little bit longer than Monday Night Raw. So and maybe that's why SmackDown is just a tad bit more enjoyable, I guess. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's so much wasted talent over there on Monday Night Raw. What we have after that? New Day?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can literally go on a whole tangent about
Yeah,
that.
I
So
know,
I
bro.
don't even want to get
I seen
myself
it on your
started.
face, bro. That's why I tried to. I'm like, that might be a whole nother video for Dylan, man. I'm because like you've been saying as far as like wasted. We both been talking about wasted
Yeah.
talent, and like Karrion didn't even pop up in the Rumble. Like we'll talk about it. We'll talk about
Yeah.
it, y'all. What we got next?
New Day, main thing out of that whole thing was new
New
theme.
music.
Kind
Yes,
of fire.
finally, bro.
Kind of good. Yeah.
Finally, man. Finally, bro.
Yeah, so New Day, new theme. I think it's a pretty cool theme. Obviously, it fits their characters right now. They're just going to keep going with this whole heel persona right now. I like the direction of what they're going. I'm
Finally.
interested to see the payoff, though. Again, we talked about it at the Rumble. No Big E.
No Big E, bro.
So I don't think Big E is cleared, and it's going to be interesting to see what they kind of do, right? Because I feel like if they don't book them correctly, their heel turn can fizzle out just like their
I'm just happy they got a dub. I'm because
correct.
they've lost every match since they did the whole being mean to Big E. So I'm just glad
Yes.
that they got a dub, bro. Like finally, like we're moving
Yep.
this. And the storylines have been so slow paced, Dylan.
Mm.
So slow paced, bro. Like it's been weeks, almost a month since the New Day did the whole Big E thing. It's been weeks since we've seen the Wyatt Six. It's
Yep.
been weeks since we've even heard that they got thrown over there to SmackDown. So like things have just
Oh
been moving
man.
at a slow pace
Yeah.
for everybody else other than Cody, KO, Drew, Sammy, Punk, and Seth Rollins. Everybody else storyline is moving like a snail's pace, and that's why I feel like we've only been getting like 5 matches at PLEs. Because I seen on Instagram they had just an old matchup card for Unforgiven 2002. And dude, it was like 10 matches. You had like
Really?
Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. You had Triple H versus RVD. You had the Un-Americans versus like Booker T and Goldust and them. You had Trish versus Molly Holly. You had Chris Jericho versus Ric Flair. You had a stack a stacked event. And those are like 2.5 hour pay per-views, bro. So I'm just like, what is going on, bro? From just the match cards to like we got 3 hour events with like 4 matches where y'all used to do like 10, and like let's just say 7 out of the 10 were solid matches in a 2.5 hour card. So I'm just like, the time don't change. It's not like time now is longer than time back then. It's just like what's the storylines just is not connecting the dots, bro. And I feel like nobody is really interested in anything other than those names that I've dropped, bro, because the other stuff is it's like they putting all their eggs in one basket. That's what I feel like Triple H is doing, bro. And like the mid card, when another video for another day, bro.
Did have an interesting interaction in the back. Obviously, you had Io Sky and Rhea have their little thing, and then obviously, you know, they attacked them. Thought it was interesting. I mean, Io lost the qualifying match, so
Yeah.
I don't know what they're trying to tease us with that. I
But are
guess
we
maybe
interested
that's
though? Are we interested in Rhea and EO? Not
only
really.
thing I took from that is if Charlotte and Tiffany go down, Io, Rhea, possible Mania, right? I feel like
Or
that's just
Elimination Chamber.
depends on
But
how
then,
we
but then
just talked
again, we
about.
don't get enough matches.
We just talked.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like we don't get enough matches for that to even fit, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm surprised EO was over so long, bro. Because again, like we said it, when it comes to the international wrestlers, bro,
it's tough.
like it's tough. But EO is over though. Like she kind of like Oscar over. I feel like the Japanese women are over, from Julia to EO to Oscar. The only one Kyrie saying she's not as over as them, but like the women, it works. The women, it works because like most men just looking at the looks. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Over than what's really, coming out their mouth. Like, we really don't hear people say, oh, the women had great promos. Like, when have we heard that? Like, that was an awesome promo, from the women wrestlers, man. And I think that they do great promos. They just don't get enough credit for those promos. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If anything, we probably say like Becky may have some great promos, man. But when it comes to the women, if you're not the champion, you really ain't getting on the mic. And I
yeah.
feel like that's just how it is. Like, unless you're Charlotte, Nia really got on the mic because she was the women's champion for some time. Like, you barely see promos with Bianca and Naomi unless it's in the back, but it's not in
Yeah,
the ring. Bianca did her promos as a women's champion. But like, look at Candice LeRae. What promos is she doing? They don't get a
yeah.
women enough time to develop their characters like that unless they the women's champion. So
Facts.
we'll see. We'll see what happens from Rhea and EO. What else we have?
I mean, Logan Paul is going to beat Rey Mysterio and qualify for that
Yeah,
chamber.
100%. 100%.
So you're guaranteed already Punk, Cena, Logan Paul. Again, we'll have to wait and find out who the next that are going to be in that chambers match.
At least Logan Paul is on Raw and actually going for, fighting for that spot. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
hey, and
saying?
he's made a lot of appearances lately
At
too.
least he's gonna be there and he's fighting for that spot to cheat himself into the Elimination Chamber.
Yep,
Like, I'm here for it.
yep. Then we already kind of touched on it. You had the qualifying match between the women. Liv got it. Rhea
Mhm.
interrupted. Again, maybe they're teasing the whole Io Sky thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but that was next. And then I mean, can just kind of go into the little hype up session I guess Seth Rollins wanted to do with Sami Zayn before the qualifying match for the men. But I mean, again, gonna be interesting to see. Everything revolves around Roman, so if he ain't
Yep.
at the chamber, gonna be I guess this is gonna be Punk and Seth just carrying it. So you had that little segment. Also, by the way, AJ Styles most likely a Raw
I was happy when
stay,
AJ came back, bro.
staying on Raw now. So yeah, gonna look forward to AJ Styles on Raw. And then the main event, CM Punk versus Sami Zayn. I think everybody and their mother probably knew CM Punk was qualifying for
Yep.
the chamber.
Yep.
And then at the end of the match,
KO came out And he hit him with a good one too, boy. That was a good one. I was like, damn. Like,
Man,
yeah, that package power driver, I can see them. If that match does not happen at Elimination Chamber in Toronto, like I can see it
has
happen.
to.
And I was thinking that. I was thinking it has to happen. But how when if these package power drivers are supposed to be so deadly, Elimination Chamber's what, 3 weeks away?
That got tossed out the window when Cody no sold
Yeah,
it.
of course, yeah, with us. But like, how long are they gonna try to sell this one? You
2
know?
weeks. They can keep him off TV for 2 weeks. Because you have what? It's literally a full month away. It's March 1st.
Nah. Well, yeah, you got less than 4 weeks. But my question is this: what if they put KO in Elimination Chamber?
Can't.
Like we gotta see what happens on SmackDown as far as if he's gonna have a qualifying match, if he wins, because if he qualifies and enter, but then again he just lost, so like he got to go to the bottom. Like he shouldn't even get any more chances, at going up against Cody Rhodes. So I mean,
Yeah.
I said it from the jump though. I'm like, I can see KO and Sami having a fight at WrestleMania because it's never happened. Like
I
those two have
know, and
never have had that match. My thing is that buildup is just too long for them to hold it all the way up into WrestleMania unless they really just write Sami off TV for a couple weeks.
so that's what I was thinking is you can have 2 weeks and, the easy thing to do is have it at the Chamber. They're both from Canada. It's in Toronto. You have Sami, who is going to be a huge babyface because of what, KO's been doing. But then do you have another rematch at WrestleMania?
Nah, you wouldn't have another rematch, but I also was looking at it like, man, bro, what are they doing as far as Jey and Sami? Like, I felt like they were kind of like building up something. Like, honestly, I thought that they were gonna do Jey versus Sami. Winner, keeps the WrestleMania. You know how they put their WrestleMania main event match on the line, and I
Mm.
thought it would have been like a Sami versus Jey, type of match because he did hit him with the super kick. He did kick him out, but like then you got Jey and Sami, and I just feel like it's something there with that. It's something there with that, man. Like if that's definitely not WrestleMania caliber, but now Sami out. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know what it's gonna lead to as far as Sami versus KO at Elimination Chamber or them two going up against each other at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Again, we're gonna have to wait and see. But that was Monday Night Raw. Good show. I mean, again, it's some stuff. Some
I think
stuff is slow now.
yeah, it's mad slow, bro. I got to get used to this 2.5 hour schedule with commercials. Like,
Commercials be long too, bro. You
man,
get hit with a
terrible on
3 minute
Netflix,
sometimes. Like, what are
terrible.
we
So I mean,
doing?
we're not even getting a full 2 hours of wrestling though.
No,
Like
no.
if you think and maybe that's why everything just seems so rushed on Monday Night Raw. Everything is just like what's going on,
Yeah.
But y'all let us know in the comment section below. Again, we got a video dropping, digging in a little bit further with the whole Roman Reigns situation. But yeah, man, y'all let us know. We dropping a video as far as going on with Roman Reigns and let us know. Let us know. Friday night SmackDown. Maybe we get a couple more Elimination Chamber matches to kind of fill in the spaces as far as like what we can predict for Elimination Chamber. So, I mean, other than that, anything else for him, bro?
That's it, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, hit the notification bell, share the content. Other than that, you got your boy Dylan.
You got your boy Break, and we
And we're
out.
out.
Peace.